We recently learned something that is really interesting, and we want to share it with you.
It's a story about a nuclear war that happened on American soil.
A true story. People even died. But despite growing up here and living in New Jersey, I never learned about this in school. We will get back to this, but I'm gonna need some coffee first.
Cheesequake State Park is quite the well-known place for camping just outside of New York City.
It took us about an hour to get here last night, and given this convenient location, it's not bad. There's a good amount of hiking to do here, and although there's some natural, peaceful pockets, the sounds of the Garden State Parkway and local traffic a stone's throw from our campsite are frequent reminders you're actually not too far from civilization. We got here after dark, as usual.
And if you have read the confirmation email, getting to our campsite after hours would have been a lot easier.
Fortunately, they have a 24-hour hotline, and the dispatcher was really understanding, friendly, and helpful. We stayed at Site 40, and as much as we enjoyed this view, we actually have to pack up camp, get some food, and get back to our story.
We headed out to Bahr's Landing Dock and Dine for lunch, and we were able to get a table outside with our dog.
It's very hard to get me so enthusiastic about seafood, but my wife hit a home run picking this spot. The vibe and delicious menu brought us back to Jordan Pond House in Maine, minus the 8-hour drive.
Stomachs full, we hit the road, because it's about time we tell you the story about what happened right over the bridge and just across the bay from where we had lunch.
You know what I mean? After World War II, the U.S. Army Air Corps had become the U.S. Army Air Forces, and eventually the U.S. Air Force. Big Army had a plan to create a nuclear surface-to-air missile system, but so did the Air Force. The two branches had a bit of a sibling rivalry going on for many years, until the 1970s, as each branch competed with each other to show Congress and the American people who had the better system. Located at Sandy Hook is a Nike missile location, named after the Greek goddess of victory, Nike, which is where several Nike Ajax missiles exploded accidentally on the 22nd of May, 1958, killing 6 soldiers and 4 civilians. A memorial can be found at Fort Hancock on Sandy Hook.
There is so much history and interesting stuff to see on Sandy Hook. We learned a lot on this trip and in the process of making this video.
The history and beauty of this place just cannot be captured on camera. We tried our best, but this is definitely a place you have to experience for yourself. We only scratched the surface, but we had to get back to camp, have dinner, and settle down for a bit. We have more to discover.
It's crazy to think all of this is such a short distance from New York City. We had a great view of the city skyline as we crossed the bridge on our way back to camp.
We discovered we were missing some essential items for tonight's dinner. But a quick stop at Costco solved that problem. A benefit of exploring this part of New Jersey.
I just got your message.
As you can see, it got dark quick. We pulled into camp with the night sky peeking through the forest canopy.
Shortly after setting up camp, it seemed like Naba was calling it an early night. However, not long after we noticed her dozing off, she alerted us to intruders at our camp.
After that situation, we got started on dinner. We decided to do something different this time. A cook-off between our Gaspro Infrared Grill oven and our trusty Coleman and Lodge cast iron. This is our first time using the Gaspro. We assembled it in camp and didn't know it needs a AAA battery. So we resorted to unconventional methods to get it to work.
The way the fire dances at the top of the Gaspro really is mesmerizing. We quickly noticed some differences between these methods of cooking.
The traditional method is a bit more hands-on compared to the IR oven.
And the IR oven is noticeably faster, roughly twice as fast.
But it sounded and smelled absolutely delicious in our camp. the steaks are visibly different, but both came out delicious. Stay tuned to the end of this video for our verdict, but which steak do you think was better?
I pair them with sausages from Costco for a balanced, nutritious meal.
Last day at camp, we woke up later than expected. I got coffee going, and Naba enjoyed her final moments in camp as we started to pack up.
Our goal today is to explore one more location. Actually, a favorite place of ours. But I didn't know the history about it until this trip.
Up. Pulling out of camp, however, the GPS advised us there was no possible way we could get there today. We'll have to save that for another time. It would be easy to feel defeated, but this has been such a fun trip. Be sure to subscribe and join us for part 2, where we get off pavement and explore an Air Force nuclear missile facility.
We use this opportunity to share a few notable sites at Cheesequake State Park.
If you ever consider coming here, sites 22 through 27 might be of interest to you. Sites 23 and 24 are not only butted up to each other, but there's a third site, number 22. These were occupied by a large group of people that had a blast, and these 3 sites are perfect for that. 25 and 26 are not too far away from the 3-site mega camp complex, but are at the end of a dirt road, relatively flat and secluded for this park.
27 might be the best site here, although it is directly across from 23.
I would have liked to check out 27 more, but...
Morning, guys. Huh? Yeah. We're just taking a few shots. 2 reviews. Yeah, first. Have a go, guys.
Okay, IR versus cast iron. What's our verdict?
It's hard to say. The cast iron was more flavorful, but the IR cooks faster.
I felt like the IR was more tender for some reason.
It was juicier.
So, which one wins?
TBH, I will use the IR next time if I'm just doing steak.
Well, we will still have to make coffee.
So we bring both.
Okay, well, there you have it. Please like, comment, and share this video.
And thank you for watching.